Okay, one more for you, and that is the main event heavyweight bout between, of course, Stipe Miocic, who has the favorite -130 Francis Ngannou on the other side. Ngannou, longest it's taken him to KO any of his last four opponents is just over a minute. Probably not the kind of guy you want to run into in a bad mood in a dark alley. What do you expect here? Is Miocic going to add to this unfortunate list?
So there's a couple ways this fight could go. One, Ngannou could have learned from that first fight where Stipe basically had Ngannou gassed by the second round because he kept doing feints. And what happens is when you feint, and Ngannou thinks that Stipe is coming forward, and he was throwing these thunderous uppercuts that were just connecting with air. So he was throwing all these full force shots that were just totally missing, and he just completely gassed himself out. And then for the rest of the fight, Stipe just kept, shooting single legs, double legs, and taking him down and getting control time. And Ngannou by like the third round was like totally out of gas. So that could happen again if Ngannou falls for Stipe's feints, if he's struggling with his wrestling. But I actually think like Ngannou is going to learn some lessons from that fight. He's going to be more reserved, and he hits so hard. He's probably the hardest puncher I've ever seen ever in MMA. And all he has to do is land one punch, and that could be it. And something to note: Stipe is getting old. He's 38. He's had some battles with Daniel Cormier. Like he's been knocked out since he fought Ngannou. And he was getting like beat up pretty good in that second fight before he landed like this fight-changing liver shot. So Ngannou is the favorite on DraftKings Sportsbook, and with how hard he punches, I wouldn't be comfortable picking against him. So I actually I think he's going to right the ship and beat Stipe this time around.
I'm sore just thinking about it. Tim Finnegan, thanks, buddy.
All right, have a great one.